Hey, this is Ramon, channel is Alpha 4. I was really hoping not to have to edit anything. Dog it. Anyway, you might notice I have a slightly different setup. I am currently in the middle of re-recording the videos that I lost. That includes my Bible studies and my Quran studies and the stuff that I haven't recorded yet because the microphone wasn't working. But maybe it was a blessing in disguise because I was about to do a takedown series or teardown series on the Vigilant Christian Mario. I'll be honest, I mean, his stuff is ripe for mockery and for critique and for correction. It just is. But today, he put up a video saying that he's going to go get help. In my videos that I was going to do, I was going to end it by talking about how he probably needs to seek professional help. I meant it as a jab. I meant it as a slight critique. But he's actually going to do it. He's going to go into counseling and into therapy, which he desperately needs. Sometimes with conspiracy people, it's an act. Sometimes it's a way to get money. With him, I never got that from him. I never saw him as fame chasing or anything like that. I think he really believes a lot of the things that he says. And the fact that he is willing not only to go into therapy, but to admit to that on camera, I think is very powerful and good on him. But don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean I'm not still going to do my videos. I'm still going to do my videos on some of the content that he's put up there, because some of the content that he's put out really does need to be addressed. The stuff about the Illuminati, the conspiracy theories, the demon stuff, the demonology. It's a little nuts, and it can definitely mislead people away from the faith. That type of propaganda can feed into other people's paranoia and delusions. And when you're trying to have polemic and apologetic and just normal dialogue with people, it can make it very difficult. I have a friend of mine who he's been training a driver, he's a trucker, who believes in all these theories. He talks about how Obama's a secret Muslim, how women are meant to be kept back, how the government's out to get him, how Trump's a plant, that kind of stuff. And it shows a mental weakness, it shows a spiritual weakness, and it shows a mental unhealthiness, a psychic unhealthiness, if you will. But I think it is very brave and very smart what Mario is doing, and I pray for him. The only thing that I'm kind of tugged at me is that he's going to a Christian therapist, but that's a good first step. Christian counseling is a perfectly good first step. But I would recommend going to see a licensed therapist, a licensed counselor, someone who has a PhD in psychology and can talk to you and will listen to you. And if they decide you need medicine and they decide they want to send you from them to a psychiatrist, I think that's a perfectly legitimate and perfectly healthy and safe way to go. My father suffers from depression, clinical depression. I've never shared that on here before. And growing up, it was a very hard thing to be the adult it's very hard to be an adult when you're the child, and when you have to do that. And it's not fun. He has ADHD and has depression, and it's an ugly disease. A very good friend of mine in college had manic depression. She had a kid and she had a boyfriend, and her relationships were always unstable, and her ability to judge reality was always hindered by her emotional states. So I have seen depression, clinical depression up close. I have seen manic depression up close. I know people who have committed suicide. And I know people who, either because of drugs or because of belief in the occult, have gone down dark paths into insanity and either never pull out or pull out too late. And there's a reason why heresies are called heresies. It's not just a religious thing. It's keeping sanity afloat, which is something some atheists who are not familiar with religion don't understand about why religion defines heresies. They're like, well, can't everything just be true, or everything contradicts? Two sides, two edges of the same sword. But the reason for defining heresies is to keep people who are inclined to religious thought from diving headfirst into insanity. That's why heresies are important to define, to keep people on a path of religious dedication that isn't mindless fervor, that isn't zealotry, that isn't fanaticism. So I applaud the Vigilant Christian Mario for going to therapy. It's a very important step, and I hope his counselor is well educated and licensed. Anyone who needs help like that, anyone who's suffering from depression or manic depression or dissociative disorder or any kind of mental weight, go see a therapist, go see a doctor. They will help. Fast thoughts, manic thoughts, uncontrolled thoughts, those aren't demons. That's an issue that needs to be checked out with by a licensed professional. Psychiatrists are good. I personally like psychologists better, but either way, go seek help. Even if it's just a hotline. Let me give you guys the number. That is 1-800-273-8255. Treatment Referral Helpline 1-877-726-4727. So if you have an issue with your mind, if you think demons are forcing you to do things, if you think ghosts are talking to you or convincing you to do evil things, go seek help. Okay? If you think people are out to get you, if you think the Illuminati is controlling you, if you think MK Ultra is controlling your mind, go seek help. Don't wait for it to get bad. Go seek mental help. Don't wait. Okay? I know this is kind of serious, and my channel doesn't usually get this serious. It's kind of a dry channel. But it's important that if you are suffering, if you feel demons are on you, if you feel that the devil's talking to you, go seek medical professional help. Go talk to a therapist today, right now. Call that number and go get help by a professional. Not a tarot card reader, not your friend who's very spiritual. Don't go see a witch doctor. Don't go see a brujandeja. See a doctor, a professional doctor. A priest can pray for you, your family can pray for you, but you need to seek professional help from a licensed medical professional, board certified psychiatrist or psychologist. Please. Go seek professional medical mental health help. Please. On the Vigilant Christian Mario and those videos, I will make videos going after the conspiracy theories. I will do that. I'm still going to do videos on Rachel Stephens and there's this other guy, the Flock of the Sheep or something like that. I will still put information that counters conspiracy theories and disinformation. I will still do that. I will still put out correction. But I'm going to lay off the Vigilant Christian Mario at least till he gets into therapy, and I will make videos going after his conspiracy stuff, but I will be careful to make sure that I'm only going after the conspiracy stuff and not the man himself. Anyone out there who's a Christian or a Catholic or any religion, if you're Baptist, if you're Buddhist, if you're Hindu, whatever faith you are, Druze, I think, is a religion that's out there, pray for this man. Any religion where you have intercession, please pray for the Vigilant Christian Mario that he finds mental peace and he gets the help that he needs. Peace, like, and subscribe. I know this was serious. And like I said, I will still do those videos going after the ideas, but I'm glad that I didn't make a video tearing the man down himself.